talking about here. So in Future Fighter works just like real fighting because I programmed it from my real fighting. And when you go in for a move in fighting, even if you're not using my fighting method, you're still bound by the laws of physics. And moving forward in fighting means that there's a momentum behind that. And what I've found, sort of, no matter who you are, once you move forward into a particular combo or particular move, once that is over, you have to deal with that momentum that you built up, because you can't perpetually keep going forward, and you can't fall into the person in front of you unless you're trying to tackle them and take them down. So you have to redirect that momentum, and you can sort of only do so many moves in a row before you have to do that redirection. And I found that it depends on body type, and in this particular case, when I translated all that into code and into the game, the other variable I had to take into account in the game world was armor, right? Because let's see if I can bring this up. Oh, sorry. Just might have got a little spike there in audio. I hit my microphone. That's better. So let's we're just gonna bring up the Omen Knight in player 2 here real quick. So obviously, the Omen Knight, he's like 6'2". Omega on the left, the blue guy, he's 6 feet. Omega is my kind of digital doppelganger, so to speak. All of Omega's fighting moves, his body type, his build, all came from me, my fighting style, what I use every week in sparring. The Omen Knight was created from my imagination. He's 6'2". He's a big 6'2", large frame, and that armor is heavy. But he's like a tank. He take tons of punishment. So when Omega comes in, 3 moves seems to be the rhythm for my body type, my size. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm 160 pounds, 162 pounds. Well, 161 and a half right now. And when I go in and do a move, 3 moves seems to be what I can pull off with the momentum, and also I can pull them off fast enough so that the opponent doesn't have time to realize what's going on. I can get 3 moves in before they get their bearings and find out what I'm up to and start their defense. So Omega has a base 3 moves. So if you watch the triangle button there, just watch the triangle button there and notice this is his short range combo, right? And I'm pushing that button continuously, but there's a pause, right? So I programmed this physical knowledge into the game. Now, in real fighting, after I do 3 moves, what I find I have to do is I have to reverse, or not necessarily reverse my movement. I have to change my movement. That's the transition. But that takes transition energy or link energy to link one move to another. So you have to do a link move to continue to the next move. And you have to do a link move in the game. This is just the same way. It's the physics of fighting that I have experienced, I've programmed in the game. So what are link moves? So obviously dodge is a link move. 1, 2, 3 and you change your momentum, and then you can go into another combo in real fighting. So that's represented by the dodge. You can use a move that carries the momentum of the last move forward. So 1, 2, 3, that last jab, he's shifting out to the left. Well, guess what? He can. Oh, that was a big hit. I knock smaller guys down with that. But so 1, 2, 3, and if you notice that left jab, and then you just spin. You just keep spinning, so that carries your momentum forward, and that link, because you're linking the momentum forward. Sorry, I lost my controller, but I'll keep talking here while I get this up and running. While you're linking that momentum forward, you can just continue the. I guess it would be a. In this case, it would be a clockwise twist, and you can keep going. So you're utilizing the momentum, in this case the angular momentum or torque of that left jab to continue to do spinning back fist clockwise, and that links you to your next set of moves. And so that's and there's other moves same way. Spinning back kick counterclockwise, and so in that case, those are linked together. And I designed all the moves in Future Fighter as well to look natural, to be natural, so that these counterclockwise moves, it works with the last moves of each of the combos. So you're seeing me. Oh, you're actually not seeing me press because I got unlinked. So now you're seeing me press. So you're seeing me press short range combo, long range combo, low combo. There's 3 moves each because that's what Omega can do based on his body type, build, and armor, and fighting style. And then like the Omen Knight, he's got 2 moves, right? Because of his armor. 1, 2. So this is his short range combo. This is his long range combo. This is his low combo. So 2 moves each. And then he has to do a momentum move as well. So short range, that's really short range. So let's do this. Long range, and then he can keep going. So I was going to move back here. So that's the physics of fighting that I've experienced, and that's the physics of fighting that is in the game. The other link moves are Block Breaker is a great link move, and you can see how those moves all flow together. 1, 2, 3, and he can go right into the next combo. Whereas if I just keep pressing triangle, you can't see it on the controller because it's player 2, but there's a pause there, and you can see how hard he hits. It's kind of unbelievable. But if he can extend the combo, because using that link move, you're linking your momentum together. You're transitioning the momentum from one move to another, and as a result, that gives you the ability to continue a combo. And then you can do all kinds of fancy stuff with that. The projectile is a link. So here you see me trying to do, well, get rid of that pause. 1, 2, 3, zap. 1, 2, 3, zap. 1, 2, 3, zap. Or 1, 2, 3, zap. Go into this move, zap, and then you can go again. You can just see how much damage you can build up, and that's what I've experienced in real fighting as well, especially against less experienced opponents. You just, if you overwhelm them with these types of moves, they kind of curl up or try and ball up, and that doesn't actually do anything with a kickboxing style like mine, or especially like a jiu-jitsu fighter. They'll just crush you. They'll just take you down, balled up like that. But you do a lot of damage. Skill fighters recover, and we've talked a lot about that in the previous videos. That's really what it's been all about, actually, is the recovery. So go back and watch those videos for that.